Yo. So I wouldn't really consider this an episode of Brawl News, though we have quite a few things to get straight away into, that's for dang sure. But I would like to start off this video here today, once again, over here on the official Brawl Stars Twitter page with a tweet that came out 5 hours ago and a banger of a tweet. We have, Gus is coming tomorrow. Balloon emoji, let's freaking go, dude! We've been talking a whole heck of a lot about Gus recently here on the channel, and I think it's warranted seeing that we haven't had this low of a rarity brawler in years here. It's quite the rare time in Brawl Stars because of it, and we all have to agree that Gus's mechanics are looking really fun, and especially coming off of that recent buff before he's released, it's really exciting. But getting into the animation here, not only is this a shout out that Gus is coming out tomorrow, but we have some lore there if you guys caught it. We have a group of brawlers all chilling out, having a good time here. Gus, Jesse, Leon, Nita, as well as Bonnie. But when the picture is taken, he shows up as a ghost in the photo. So dang fitting. As you guys know, in like horror movies and stuff like that, sometimes you can tell if someone's a ghost if you take a picture. The ghost pops up. It's a really cool vibe, and I love how they're confirming our suspicions that we had earlier on before Gus was even released. Really cool. Gus has some of the richest lore for any of the newer brawlers that have been released recently. So Gus is coming out tomorrow, but the specific time in which he's coming at the point that I'm recording this video is 13 hours and 28 minutes. Very exciting. I hope you all are prepared for tomorrow and Gus Stars because it's going to be wild. Gus being a super rare brawler, I got a feeling every single match is going to be filled up with Gus's. That's for dang sure. So guys, hey, prep yourself. It's going to be like that for like a day or two. Seeing that we're on the topic of Gus here at the beginning of the video, I also wanted to bring up this very intricate mechanic that Krish Kebab here managed to stumble across. I don't even know if it was meant to be like this. It could be classified, in my opinion, as a glitch, but it always surprises me when people can come across these things, even with a brawler in Training Cave only being able to test them out for a few days. But as you guys can see, interesting interaction with Gus. Likely not practical in any way, but it might be. But taking a look at the footage here, it has everything to do with his ghost spawning mechanic. As you guys can see, he mounts up against this long range bot, spawns in a ghost with his basic attack, but quickly uses it before it lands on the bot right next to him, spawning 2 ghosts effectively. So dude, this guy managed to find out that you are technically able to spawn 2 ghosts with 1 bar if you're quick enough with your fingers and the actual opportunities present itself, right? With someone really far away at the maximum distance and one really close. Like this user said, it's probably not that crazy practical. I could see this being quite hard to pull off, but nonetheless, it's a really cool small mechanic that, hey, maybe once in a great while you can take use of now that you know it. But shifting our focus away from Gus here for a minute to a tweet that came out 1 day ago advertising Sam's second gadget. Sam's new gadget charges up his next Knuckle Buster attack with an electric pulse that knocks back enemies. I gotta be honest with you all, this artwork hits different. It is so dang hype for a release of a gadget, but I also gotta be honest with you guys, I think the first gadget is my favorite of the two. Being able to knock foes away can get you out of a pinch, but a lot of the circumstances, being able to pull people in with that first gadget can help him out immensely, seeing that he's so fast and he's a melee brawler to close the distance. But that is not all when it comes to this tweet. As you can see here in the second paragraph, also mystery mode is back with only duo showdown maps and modifiers. Complete the duo showdown quest to get a new robot profile picture. Guys, I feel like when it's not specifically stated in game or anything like that, it can be easy to bypass some of these minute details in the game. I don't know if you guys are avid collectors, much like your boy Ray, but I didn't want you guys to miss out on this profile picture if it is indeed important to you. We have 2 days and 15 hours at the point that I'm recording this video in order to complete this win 15 battles in duo showdown in order to get the profile. I'm not gonna lie, I've been thoroughly enjoying this newer addition in the game where we can get these cool different rewards, whether it be profile icons or maybe even something in the very near future where our effort is at the expense for these fun, probably limited things in the game, right? It's like a fun little side quest to complete in order to get some of the fun update items. So heck yeah, didn't want you guys to miss out on this if it is important to you. You guys should honestly let me know what you all are thinking about this type of thing in the game. Throughout like the history of Brawl Stars, most of the time when it comes to obtaining these limited update things, much like this profile icon, we've always done it through challenges in Brawl Stars. I don't know if the Brawl Stars dev team is testing the waters with this at the minute, because in my humble opinion, the challenges that we've done recently in order to obtain a profile icon have been a little bit more challenging than just winning 15 battles in Duo Showdown. But maybe if that was the case for some of these smaller items where we just did a special quest like this, then it could give way for more impactful items in challenges, right? Rather than just a profile icon. You guys should let me know what you're thinking in the comments down below. Always value your input on these types of things. But now that we got the profile icon news out of the way, I want to get this new Sam second gadget in our possession. Let's see how lucky we can get. Seeing that we have so many freaking gems on my account, I don't feel bad in the slightest opening up some of these things in the shop. So alright, you know what? Screw this. I've opened up 20 big Brawl boxes and 4 mega Brawl boxes. It's not worth it. I'll wait for it to come out in the shop. My goodness. I've been very unlucky recently, you guys. This is nuts. But moving along to our next important bit of news here, and this is more so of a foresight warning for all of you guys out there. As you all know, we recently made a video in regards to saving up your Brawl boxes for Gus. However, I don't think it would be a bad idea for all of you guys to continue saving up your boxes here for the next update. Now, I had planned on making a dedicated video to all the findings that I had. I even have extensive notes back at my home studio, but I don't have them in front of me right now. But I at least want to get you guys out a nice little warning in the meantime. I have a good feeling the next brawler coming out right around the corner in the next update is going to be a legendary. Again, we're more than likely going to be going a little bit more in depth about this future update right around the corner. I felt like it was just a little bit too close to this one, trying to predict future updates while we're still in the midst of this season 14 one. But if you take a look back at updates in the past that were around this time, historically we get the September update, much like this one for Colette 2 years ago. But then the very next update we get a legendary brawler. In this circumstance it was Amber, and we've seen this kind of repeat itself throughout the years now, where the Brawl Stars dev team seems to like to release one legendary brawler every single year after the month of September. So the Amber Brawl talk coming out on October 17th following the September update here 2 years ago. And then the only other example that we have during this time frame is the update that came out around this time last year, the Once Upon a Brawl update extending through the month of September. And then the very next update we had a legendary brawler, as in Meg. So of course, if this timeline continues, then it would imply that we would be getting a legendary brawler in the very next update that comes around the corner. So just food for thought. I wanted to throw this out there, at least in one of these videos here on the channel, that it might be in your best interest to start stockpiling some Brawl boxes for a potential legendary brawler coming out here shortly. And the final bit of news that I wanted to touch on here in this video today, and I've been trying to squeeze in episodes of Brawl news here, is if you guys didn't know, or if you guys don't follow Brawl Stars esports, the next World Finals is right around the corner in November, spanning from November 25th through the 27th, and it's going to be taking place in Paris. So a lot of the time whenever World Finals comes out, there is some significant stuff that actually happens in game. Last year's World Finals, we were able to get a free Cat Burglar Jessie skin, so hopefully they stay along those same lines. Maybe we can get something for free or something fun to follow along with the actual event itself. And I don't know if any of you guys are around Paris or if you're planning to travel to actually see the live event, but I am contemplating actually going myself this time around. It's up in the works at the moment. I'm not 100% certain, but it'd be really cool to see some of you guys out there and have some fun for an event. One of my first events where I'd actually be able to meet some of you guys. But yeah, just wanted to throw this in here in one of these episodes, just so you guys are aware. If you don't follow this type of stuff specifically, it could translate to actual in-game fun stuff once November 25th comes around the corner, which is pretty dang close. But yeah, everyone, a little bit of a lighter episode of a pseudo Brawl news episode episode, just trying to keep you guys in the loop for some fun while I'm traveling here at the minute. If you all enjoyed this episode, of course, make sure to slap a like on it. I'd really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day, everyone. Make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, and take care. Whoosh.